I love coming in on Sundays instead of Tuesdays.
Why is that?
The traffic. Oh my gosh.
There is none.
I know.
So what are you saying? You like the weekend morning show what?
Is
that what you're saying?
Good morning, everybody. How are you? We're making green chilies wrapped with bacon today.
Great appetizer here as we get closer to
really
the Super Bowl or, you know what, any of the playoff football games that we have going on here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you, what's not better than chili wrapped with bacon, cheese, and maybe a pint of beer on the side.
You gotta love it.
You know?
These are delicious, I'll tell you. Obviously, football season, we're looking for an appetizer to serve our friends. Very easy to do, really delicious. And next time I'm back in a couple of weeks, just before the Super Bowl, we'll make my Super Bowl chili that you can serve your friends. So that's what we'll do in a couple of weeks.
It's a great idea.
But anyway, so let's get to it.
What do you need to
now, you got to go out and buy some Anaheim green chilies. You see these in your grocery store in the produce section, obviously. But you want to buy the straight ones, not the curvy ones. Okay, and the reason being is these are a lot easier to work with based on what we're going to do. And the first thing I'm going to do is cut the stem off and get rid of that. And then I'm going to slice the pepper in half. Now, the reason why this has 16 servings and we're only buying 8 peppers is because we're getting 2 servings out of each pepper.
Got it.
Okay, so, and then what I'll do is I'll get rid of the stuff in the middle and just kind of spoon that out a little bit. Just get rid of the seeds on the stem.
So you're making a canoe.
Exactly. Okay, and so I get rid of all of that, and then I'm going to fill this up with a little bit of cream cheese. But it's not just cream cheese. As you can see, I'm going to take a brick of cream cheese and a couple of tablespoons of salsa, and I'll mix those together. Now, a lot of this recipe calls for the cream cheese to be at room temperature. And you know, a lot of times when you get home and you want to do this and you got to pull it out of the fridge, you don't want to sit around and wait for a couple hours. So if you take your cream cheese and drop it in a bowl of lukewarm water, it'll be at room temperature in 10 minutes.
That's a great idea.
Okay? So that'll save you a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Now you mix that together, a couple of pinches of salt and pepper, and that's it. And then you get this nice little mixture, and you can put this inside of a plastic bag if you want. And then, as you can see, I snipped off the very end, and this becomes my piping bag. If you own a piping bag, great, but most people don't.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is just squeeze that down toward the end, and as you'll see here, in it goes. Just, you don't need too much
brilliant.
of it. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need to fill it up, you know, because otherwise we'll have too much. And then what we're going to do is just grab a piece of bacon. Now the bacon, I like to work with it when it's at room temperature because it'll stretch a little bit easier. So what I'll do is I'll just drop it over the very end there, and then pick it up, and we'll just wrap it around.
And is that just regular flavored bacon?
Regular bacon.
Have you tried some of the other ones, like a hickory or maybe a honey smoked?
An applewood, something like that you could. The one thing you want to avoid, though, is you want to avoid the thick cut. And the reason being is we want this bacon to cook when it's in the oven, because this is going to go onto a baking rack. You see this rack that I've got over here, Donald? I've got this rack here where it'll sit up nicely. I sprayed this grate with Pam. Now the grease will drain through.
How long does it take?
25 to 30 minutes at the most.
Okay, pretty quick. We have some ones that are done right here, and they look fabulous.
Check that out.
Yep.
Nice and easy. And
we're going to put the recipe up on our website at azfamily.com if you don't want to try to write it down real quick right now. And in a couple of minutes, I think we're going to have to take a bite, see if it's
come on
worthy.
back and see
if it measures up.
We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. All right, here is the sample. This is what it looks like when we're done of the Anaheim chilies wrapped in bacon, cream cheese, and salsa. And
they smell delicious. We're going to try this.
Dive
they
in,
taste
kiddo.
even better.
We'll see if Jill ever wants to come back on Sunday.
Thanks, Jill, for filling in with us this weekend. And
thank you. It was great to be here.
Folks, thanks for watching. We'll have a great Sunday out there. We'll see you back here next weekend.